Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another great edition of my Grue Show. For the Grue Show today, I got a very awesome guest, and she's a horror legend. She's been in numerous horror films, stars in horror films, and she has a passion and love for horror just like I do. And her name is Mel Heflin, and I'm really looking forward to talking to her. She has a bunch of horror films that are coming out, so we're going to talk to her about her past horror films, and I'll see what she's allowed to talk about and what she isn't for her numerous other horror films. I am Rocco Cross, as you can tell. I am the host at Stutters. I am the host of the Grue Room Show, and my interview with Mel will be coming up very soon. This is my Grue Room, and as always, my Gruelings. Welcome to my nightmare. So stay tuned and let's have some fun. All right, welcome to Grue, and thank you so much for being my guest and coming on. I appreciate
Happy to do it. Happy to be here.
it. Thank you. So the first question I want to start out asking you basically is what drew you to want to act? Like when did your passion start for acting? And I see you do some photo shoots too, some modeling. So when did that all start for acting and modeling?
Okay, so I guess it was probably around the time of Are You Afraid of the Dark came out, and I was just watching, and like they looked like they were friends in real life, and I was like, I want to make friends and get spooky in front of a campfire, and maybe film it. I thought that was such a great idea, and I so wish that I had experiences like that. But and then I turned 14 and I was model scouted, and I was invited by a model friend to come audition for a horror movie, and I said, this is my chance. I need to make this happen. I wanted to at least see if it was for me.
Oh wow, okay. That's awesome though. You got to experience horror at like a young age.
Oh, I was 18, 19 when I finally did my first feature.
Okay, okay. And when you do the modeling, is there any photo shoot that you loved the most? Like, is there one you had like the most fun with?
Oh, I just really love pinup because being a model for as long as I have been at this point, I remember I was always striving to do pinup, and it was on my list of things that I wanted to do. And all these photographers would say, yeah, I want to try pinup. And I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, I don't know how. That's why it's on my goal list. And they'd be like, yeah, just bring anything. And that really doesn't translate into any sort of a pinup at all. It was just sort of me with my hair down with some red lips, just teasing for the
Oh,
camera, not really knowing what to do. And then I got invited to a calendar shoot with a friend of mine, and I got to experience real pinup and how it's done. It's very different than most shoots where you do your hair and you do your makeup, and you might change your hair, you might change your lipstick a little bit, but overall it's just a bunch of wardrobe changes. And
okay.
it was an entirely different experience, and it was so hard to get into. I remember that being like the key component, how difficult it was to finally find that niche.
Yeah.
And um, I was just so proud to finally be a pinup model and get to do it, and I get to do it regularly now.
Oh yeah, I know. I seen that like just in 2025. Like you've been on the front cover of like so many
Oh, they're so
different.
good to me. People are just nice to me. It's nice to be included.
Yeah, definitely. And what do you love about horror? Like, I mean, you're like a horror queen now. Like, you're doing like all these different horror films, and what do you love about about horror, about the horror world?
Okay, so it's very funny that you asked me that because I have found that so many people have so many different takeaways from horror.
Yeah.
And I really did a lot of soul searching to be able to find this answer for myself, even just recently. So it's very different for everybody I talk to about this, but for me, it is seeing what people can overcome. It's very like, I really love the final girl aesthetic, and seeing that they can grab onto these moments and power through them and make it out on the other side, a little damaged, but what humans are able to overcome and get through. I think that's just amazing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I've been a huge horror fan for so many years, and like I think I start watching horror when I was like 10 or 11. I think it was. I don't. I'm like, oh damn! I said they made me watch horror at that age, but like I just fell in love with horror because I was always like I was like a person that didn't have a lot of friends because of my speech and everything, and like horror, I felt comfort in that. I know that sounds like weird, but
It
like,
really makes you feel something, like you can feel it.
yeah, definitely. And like in the horror world, like there's so many different like parts of horror. Like you got your slasher horror, and you got your psychological horror, your supernatural horror. Like what version of horror do you like most?
Oh, so I really love creature features,
Oh yeah.
and I really love like campy, like silly, like horror comedies. And I love the camp aesthetic. I love camping myself. I love to camp. I love to fish. Um, I love supernatural horror, whether that mean like ghosts or witches or those sort of things. There's a lot of different aspects I really like, but if I had to choose just one, it would probably be creature features.
All right. Okay. Okay. Do you have a certain creature that you like the most?
I really like werewolves. They're fun.
Oh yeah,
Like
definitely,
ginger
definitely.
snaps and
Yes, I love that
trick or
movie.
treat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, little Sam.
Yeah, he's so cute.
He is, isn't he? And I love like all those kind of horrors, like the super super natural horrors, and I'm a big fan of like witch films too. Like I'm a huge Craft fan, and I I
Yes.
I used to love Charmed. Like I watched like every episode of Charmed, and so yeah, I'm like a big fan of all that Buffy and and do you have a slasher that you like the most?
Oh yeah, I love the Scream franchise.
Oh, okay. So Ghostface is your favorite
Yes, for
slasher.
sure.
Okay, okay. I don't know. Like mine's for some reason I was always drawn to Chucky. Like I
Oh, Chucky is so fun. Actually, when I was like a little girl, the kids on the playground would call me Chucky because I had the bowl cut
oh
and
no.
because of my eyes and my freckles. And I didn't really know what Chucky was back then because, we were like 6 years old. And I guess these kids had heard it from their parents. And looking back, I'm like, how did they know what that was?
Yeah,
But I like
exactly.
embrace it now. I did a Chucky photo shoot this past year because it's like, I'll embrace it now. Whatever.
Nice. What are some of your all-time best horror, like your horror films that you like that you love watching like over and over, like your
Oh,
all-time
I really
favorite?
love the movie Stay Alive,
Say a lot.
Dead
Yes.
Silence. Hmm. Um, there's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of them downstairs. Um, I do love The Craft. I'll watch that one over and
Hmm.
over again. Scream 1 and 2 are really good. I love those. I like a bunch of like cheesy stuff too. Like I love watching Zombievers. I feel like that is an underappreciated classic.
It is. It is.
Uh,
You mentioned Dead Silence, like that.
yes,
That old lady, like creep me out in that movie.
it was so good. One of the first horror conventions I ever did, my friends dressed up as that entire group from Dead Silence, and
Mhm.
I love it so much.
Yeah, all those movies you mentioned are like amazing films and stay alive too. Like that, it brought two of my worlds together that I love most, like video games and horror. And
Yes. I really love the opening screen, how it's different, the different video game characters. That's really fun. I thought that was like so ingenuitive, and seeing that for the first time, it was just mind blowing. I was like, this is the future.
definitely. Did you see the trailer for Scream 7? Like, what do you think about that?
I haven't seen the trailer yet. Was it Scream 7 or no, it was Scary Movie. There was a bunch of Scary Movie auditions that I was trying to get it on. It's over in Atlanta. I didn't.
Oh, all right.
But
Okay.
Scream, Scary Movie, both the new ones coming out this year. I'm very excited for it.
Definitely. It seems like whenever they make a Scream, they make a scary movie, right?
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they bring to it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I know that there's going to be male twerkers because that was one of the cast. It was specifically one of the castings. It was like needed male twerkers, and there were churchgoers, and I tried to submit for everything except male twerkers.
Oh yeah. And and like you do like so many like horror conventions and interact with like the horror fans. Like
Not
there's so many.
nearly enough. I'd love to do more.
Yeah, like the horror fans are so loyal. Like they.
I love the fans. That's one of the first things that I realized about this genre. I was a fan first. So going to a convention and just seeing the camaraderie and how much love was in the community, I was like, this is where I want to be.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. And what was like the first horror movie you ever did, like to start your horror adventure off?
It was called Scarlet Rain. And it's, not entirely public, but it's also not private knowledge that I was
Mhm.
unhoused at the time. I was living out of my car. And I was so tickled that they were giving me a cot and 3 square meals a day and like snacks. And I was kind of hanging out a little bit, even right after my scenes, a little while before my scenes. And they were
Yeah.
like, wow, Mel's really dedicated, being here even when she's got no scenes going on. It's like, I have nowhere else to be.
Oh
Thanks for
wow.
having me. Let me know if I can hold anything. And they were just so sweet to me, letting me just hang out. And it was really good times. And I was like, if I could book enough of these, I wouldn't even need to buy an apartment somewhere.
True. Because like when you're on set for like all these different films, like you could be on set for like a few weeks, a month.
Yep. Yep. I definitely prefer most of the time to, it's like communal living. There's the little common area, and I just never stop talking, which is people eventually get sick of me. On the last film I was on, like, there were several people in the house where I was staying, and they would go and shut themselves in their room, and I was just sort of like,
Oh no, are you serious?
oh yeah, I talk a lot. I never shut up. But they're my friends, and they very nicely sort of just like slink away.
Oh my God.
They don't mind, but they need time away because I don't get enough people time. I have a child in my everyday life, and I
Yeah.
don't get to talk on the phone. Every time I do get to talk on the phone, my kid's like, "Hey, mom, watch me jump backwards and sing and scream really loud." And it's like, "Honey, I'm on the phone." Every parent's, every day. I'm not allowed to talk on the phone. No adult time for me.
Yeah, yeah. Like as soon as you're on the phone, it's like you're not paying attention to me. You have to pay attention to me.
Yes. I love him, but my adult time is I'm so greedy for adult conversation.
Exactly. Yes. And there's like a ton of Camp Blood films, and you're in
Yes.
a few of them.
Yes.
And and what do you love about those films? About doing those films? Like anyone in the horror world, if you're a horror person, you know those films.
I really love that it doesn't pretend to be anything more than it is. It's
True,
just
true.
really fun, campy, murdering clown. Uh, I can show up in 5 different Camp Bloods, sometimes as the same character, sometimes as a different character. We don't really care. They just are good to me and don't mind that I show up as a different character on occasion. It's fun in Camp Blood 9, Bride of Blood, which I believe is now out. It's almost like I'm a little Easter egg because
Mhm.
I show up just for a second just to get stabbed. And like, where'd she come from? What? And it's like, oh yeah, she's been in 5 different Camp Bloods, and I just think it's fun and silly, and it's a good franchise.
It is. It is. Like you said, they're really fun movies. Like they don't take themselves seriously. It's like a really fun horror film.
Yeah.
And you also work a lot, I see, with Julianne Prescott too. And what's it like working with her on like all
Oh,
these
she's
different films?
lovely. I think I've only done 2 or 3 with her, but she is just lovely and creative, and um, she's very focused and knows what she wants.
All right. And around the holidays, you did a holiday show with a,
Yes.
a horror legend. Up All Night, you were on with Rhonda Share. And tell me about your experience, like being part of that show. Like, I know I'm going to age myself, but I grew up watching that show, so that must have been like amazing.
It was pretty different than most of my set experiences. Most of my set experiences, it's the long days, it's long nights. This was very, I think, I can't remember exactly, but I think I showed up at like 8, and then, around like 4, we were like wrapping up, and I was like, "What? Where's the other 5 hours? Are you all tricking me?" It was very fun. The studio was huge and beautiful, and there were these the caterer. Oh, I can't remember her name. I wish I did. Had these charcuterie cups, and they had little dried meats and cheeses on these little skewers and little chocolate covered almonds. And I was just like, this is the coolest thing ever. This is amazing. And oh my gosh, there were gingerbread cookies with I think they had marshmallow boobies. And me and Jessica, it was so much fun. And getting to see Rhonda do her thing was just, it was, wow. The performance was just amazing. It was really, really cool to see her do her thing and to just be a part of that. And with my friend Jessa,
Hmm.
I always, every chance I get, I love getting to see Jessa. She also is a powerhouse, and it was just amazing. It was so cool, and got to meet Sean Donahue in person for the first time as well. He was really sweet.
Yeah, like that was such a good, like when I was growing up, like that was such a good show. And then when I heard like she was bringing it back, and I was like, oh my God, I'm definitely there. Like I have to watch it.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad it's back.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you need those kind of shows. Like you don't have them now. I mean,
Right.
yeah, like back then you used to have Ron the Share, Elvira, and but you don't have like none of those shows now.
No, not really. But I am glad that they're moving it forward to bring stuff back like that, because I know that the fans have really, really been happy, and I'm so glad.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it looks like your latest horror film is Scream House like that. And tell me a little bit about the film and about like the character you play.
That just came out today, which I'm so excited. We filmed this about 2 years ago. That was actually the one I reached out to Donald Farmer because I saw he was casting for Darby Screamhouse, and I saw that Jessa was on it. And I didn't know if I was going to get many opportunities to meet Jessa. So I reached out to him and I said, I would love to work on Darby Screamhouse. I just moved back to the United States. Let me know what I got to do. And he actually was like, I have another film that's happening next week and I need you for it. And I was like, okay, I need to go buy a car. I had to go buy a car to do Blood Bitch Baby. So I worked on Blood Bitch Baby, had a great time. I met Angel and Jessa. We had so much fun. I was so happy. And then I guess it was a couple of months later. Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 months later. I got to come back for Darby Screamhouse, where I was much more prepared. I had my accent down. I actually have a slight Southern accent that I fight against.
Oh wait, really?
Every day. I do. If I can like settle into it really easy because my entire family talk like this, like lisp and everything.
Oh wow.
I went through 7 years of speech therapy because my accent was so heavy.
Oh.
Nobody understood what I was saying because it was like country meets Irish.
Oh.
It was interesting. But yeah, so I chose Rodeo Darby because it was real easy to do the accent and I had fun with it. And it's all in the wardrobe for me. Whenever I piece a character's wardrobe together, that's me, because a wardrobe says a lot about a character, whether they wear, pantyhose, how much of their skin is showing, their confidence level. There's so much deeper meaning into what a character is wearing than just like, oh, this character likes pink. So piecing that together really makes the character for me. And she just is flashy and wears all this shiny pink stuff, trying to get the attention of all the other little dolly girls. And she's a cougar. And she also likes a little BDSM. She will tie you up and brand you. And it was a fun character to play. We had a really fun time. There was apple pie.
Ooh, nice.
And it was good to meet everybody, and we had fun. And
now was it like the apple pie with some ice cream too? Like, did they have like the ice cream?
No, I just remember the scene where Jessa has the apple pie. I just remember that, and I was like, oh my god, that looks so
good. And was there any scene that you had the most fun shooting?
I think I had the most fun when I was arguing with the boys outside. I got to give everybody this look like, I don't like the way you're talking to me. I got to do a lot of scowling.
I mean that probably made them go, okay, we know we can't go any further here because she might attack us.
I make get out my branding iron.
Get out your branding iron. Yes, exactly. Was there any funny or cool stories from the set?
I guess I brought every single pink item that I own, just in case. Like every single pink item I own, it all went into my bag, and I brought it just in case it could be used somewhere for something. And oh gosh, it was so good to see everybody. That was fun.
Nice. Uh, you did like you've done tons and tons and tons of horror films. Like out of all the horror films that you did, what do you think was the most gruesome kill that happened to you?
The most gruesome kill. Oh gosh. Oh, this is a hard one. I need to go to my IMDb.
I
Like it
know
might
for
be
being
Camp Blood
someone.
7.
Oh yeah,
Camp
it's one
Camp
of the
Blood
Camp
7
Blood.
was that was pretty brutal. Um a lot of my deaths are pretty quick just because like by the time we get to my death they're like, like we got to keep moving.
Oh, okay,
Um
okay.
Usually, and that's why they're not always, grandiose. Camp Blood 7 was really fun. Mm, I don't get killed as often as I would like. Gosh. Um, Return of the Corn Zombies is pretty brutal too. Although no, I like Blood Red Beach, but it's not one of the gorier ones. Yeah, either Return of the Corn Zombies, Mrs. Claus, or Camp Blood 7.
All right,
And
okay,
those are some
okay.
of my favorites.
Nice, nice. And I know like the movies aren't out yet, but like a couple films I see you did, I want to know if you could say anything about them. The
Okay. I will
Christmas
be very
horror,
careful.
yes, the Christmas horror film Shiver, Slaying All Night, and Big Boobenstein.
I can talk freely about Big Boobenstein. I'm helping produce, and the book has been out since 2012.
Oh wait,
This is going to
there's
be,
a book.
yes, it's based on Jeff O'Brien's interpretation. That's his brainchild, Big Boobenstein. I voice the audiobook, and I was voicing the audiobook, and I was like, Jeff, you wrote this book about me. And he was like, I'd love to have you play the character if it ever gets picked up for a film. And I'm like, I'm going to make this get picked up for a film. This is going to happen. And we are making it in April.
Oh, nice.
I'm actually working on the grave, my character's grave. The director was going to do it. And I'm like, I have a little bit of spare time. I've been working on a bunch of little stuff for the campaign, and I have I handmade the Ouija board for one of the scenes. I'm starting to
Really?
do some breakdowns. I have some of the wardrobe behind me here. There's my bikini. Trying to keep it all straight. It's
Yeah,
a lot. This character is very highly fashionable, so keeping her together.
I like it.
Thank you. It's all in the wardrobe for me, developing a character. So I'm a pain in the butt about it, I know, but I think it's definitely worth it in the end.
Now, now
Shiver,
the shirt you're
yes,
wearing, is that her?
no, this is just me being a spooky bitch.
Okay,
So
okay,
this is
okay.
me crying and dreaming, saying I just want to be a spooky bitch, and dreaming of the next time that I get to be a spooky bitch.
Gotcha.
So Shiver, my wardrobe's in the next room. Gosh, I have 3 different outfits for that
Oh,
movie. I love a wardrobe change. Love it. Uh, and I get to work on both with one of my besties, Penny Aphrodite, who
yeah.
is, she's going to be a star. Keep your eyes open for her. She's great.
One of my friends is actually on that set. Joey and Ambrosini. Like he's one of the actors that are on that Shiver.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I know they've got a lot of people on Shiver, a lot of names that I see everywhere. I know that, gosh, Shonda Rawlings, love her. Who else we got? Rudy Ledbetter. It's not a movie without Rudy Ledbetter. He's
Of
great.
course. Of course.
We've got Lydia Manson. Janet Wang is amazing. Hunter Redfern. And I see your friend Joey Ambrosini.
Yes.
Amazing. I can't wait to work with everybody.
Yeah, yeah. That I mean, from what they show with the poster and everything,
Oh my gosh, I'm like blown away. Not that I was expecting it to be, you know, anything else, but I'm just like, wow, I didn't think it was going to look like this. Wow. It's so good to see the framing and, just the compositions of everything has looked really good so far.
It definitely looks bloody too.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. And and when you aren't making horror films, like what do you like and modeling, like what do you like doing during your free time?
Oh gosh, I don't think that I get much free time. I don't know what I would do if I had a few free hours where I wasn't exhausted. I also record audio and produce audiobooks. I also record and produce music.
Oh wow.
And in the off chance that I'm not doing any of those or doing shot lists or any of the random things that I happen to find myself doing, gosh, I really love to sleep. I really love to play video games. I haven't played video games in so long though. I love to go to the movies. I like to work out. I do martial arts.
Oh wow, okay.
Mm-hmm. Actually, you're gonna get to see some of my moves in the movie My Blade Is Your Salvation that I
Nice.
just got back from. I was filming that in St. Louis, Missouri, and I love St. Louis, Missouri. I didn't think that I was going to love St. Louis, Missouri. I didn't think I was going to have anything against it, but like, wow, everybody is so creative and kind and amazing.
Mhm.
It was a great time. I don't think I could have had a better time. Um, what was I saying? The things I like to do. I like to cook.
Okay.
I like to bake. I like to make and write recipes. Um, I like to scrapbook. I haven't done that in like a year. I need to print photos. um, and I used to like to create my own wardrobe. I just haven't had time to do anything like that for a long time.
Oh wow. Like what do you do you have like a certain dish that you like to cook?
I'm really good with soups.
Oh
So
nice.
I can
Okay.
make any kind of soup. Um, I'm really good with like cupcakes and cookies. I'm pretty sure that they got the whole pie inside of a cake thing from me because I
Oh,
used to do that. Um, I used to uh, get a little high and experiment with foods. I would make like sausage wrapped pancakes,
oh
all
my
kinds of
God,
crazy
really?
stuff. And I would actually put pies inside of cakes. And I thought I was getting
Ooh.
diabolical. Next thing I knew, that was going around Facebook. And I'm like, I've been doing this for a couple of years. It's not anything new, but I would always like do like a cherry pie inside of like a chocolate Coca-Cola cake
Ooh.
or something for friends' birthdays or whatever. Just it was like a little surprise. It was like a pregnant cake.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing. Like it sounds really good.
Thank you.
Man, damn, now I have a sudden urge for dessert now.
I have an entire list of, at this point, I have enough movies that I've worked on.
Yeah.
I have a recipe book that I'm working on very, very, very slowly. Where is it? Here we go. I have like raspberry brownies and coconut shrimp recipes,
Ooh.
some really crazy hot dog recipes, red velvet cake pops that I actually made them bleed.
Nice. Nice.
I can't find the right photo, but you can kind of tell in this one that it's bleeding.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. I love that.
So I know I've been, talking about it slowly coming out for about 2 years, but it's going to be a while longer. I don't know at what point I'm going to call it done, but one day it will come out one day.
Okay. Okay. And it's gonna have like all those good cake pie recipes and everything else.
Yeah, it sort of depends on I write up a little blurb about the time that I had on the movie set and then, include a couple behind the scenes photos. And then I either write a recipe based on something that we ate while we were on set, something that appears on the screen that we're eating in the movie, or something that kind of is inspired by the movie.
Okay. Okay. And what about songs? Like what kind of music do you like? What's on your playlist?
Oh, I really like Avenged Sevenfold, and I'm all over the place, but it's mostly like classic rock. Um, Great question. I listened to some Madonna and some Led Zeppelin, and what else do I have on here? Let's just go to my playlist.
Okay.
Journey,
Nice.
Blue Oyster Cult, AFI. What else do I got? Kansas, the Eagles, some Disney stuff. System of a Down, Panic at the Disco, Sublime. Yeah, that's some of it.
I like it.
All over the place.
It. Yeah, definitely, definitely. It's always good to have like a nice little mix in there.
Yeah. I actually, over the last couple of months, I just came out with a vampire jazz, smoky lounge singer type spoken word single.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay. Like,
yeah, I'm on Spotify.
Are you under like any character name, or is it just your like
Mel Heflin.
real name? Oh, okay.
I'm also, I think it's also on YouTube Music. Yeah, pretty much anywhere you can find Amazon Music. It shouldn't be hard to find.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna listen to it.
Cool.
What do you think would be your go-to karaoke song since you like to sing?
It was always Poison, Nothing But a Good Time.
I love that song. It's so
I
good.
performed that quite a few times, very drunk, many years ago.
What's your poison? Your drink of choice?
I really love a lemon drop martini.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I I like the. I mean, if I'm gonna drink a martini, I actually like the espresso martinis now. Like I always
I
saw
haven't tried
people
one. That
doing
sounds
them.
good.
It's really good because I didn't even know about them. Like every time I'm at a bar or whatever, like I always see people ordering them, and I'm like,
Mhm.
espresso martini. And then one day I tried it. I'm like, this is actually really good.
Nice.
And is there anything coming up for you that you want to plug? Like anything you're
Oh,
working
yes.
on?
I have a bunch of stuff back to my notes. Okay, filming soon. I'm going to be doing The Exotic Zoo of Terror next, and my part for Mean Boat. And then soon after that, I'm going to be working on Shiver, Slaying All Night. I'm going to do my scenes for that. And then a month Ooh, Hog Hollow: The Origins by Ivy Davenport is also in the month of March. And then in April, I'm doing Big Bubenstein, and I think there's something else I might potentially be on for a couple of days, but it's not confirmed yet. And The Legend of Tinkerhell is filming in May. So
Oh my
that is
God.
my whole next schedule for the immediate months. And I'm sort of expecting to take a slight break because I'm going to be promoting Big Bubenstein pretty heavily while we
Hmm.
are getting ready, going into post
Yeah.
production and finishing up all of the pickup shots. And I might be moving sometime in between all of that,
Oh wow.
and sort of like getting ready for a slight lull, let everything catch up to me since I never stop moving.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like you have a pretty busy few months ahead of you.
Always.
And,
I'll be on one movie set ordering wardrobe for the next set.
oh my God, really?
Needs to slow down a little bit. But I also need to get ready to like be bored out of my mind. Like, it's been 2 months since I've been on a set somewhere. Like, I don't want to go crazy, so I'm gonna work my butt off now, so that way, if it does, be a longer lull, I won't freak out as much because I'll have stuff coming out. I hope.
True, true. And the last thing I'll ask is basically where can fans follow you and keep up with all your movies and everything else, your music?
I am all over the internet at Mel Heflin, Melheflin, and that's Instagram, that's Facebook. Um, I don't really do anything much on Twitter or on YouTube or on TikTok, but I'm there in case I post anything. It might be a few months in between, but mostly Instagram and Facebook.
Nice, nice. Well, I mean, it was very nice talking to you. Like, I love the fact that you're a huge horror fan. Like, that's amazing. And
Oh, it's the best genre.
it is. I love it. I love it. You're super nice. Like, it was really cool chatting. Thank you.
Thank you.
And